Merle and welcome to my first class introductory course video, which I'm just doing basically for fun, just to try something. And I just wanted to start out introducing myself. If you don't know me, I'm Merle. I'm 25 years old. I've been dancing really seriously since like 8 years. And I've always been really interested in how to groove, how to bounce, how to put power, energy into movement, because culturally I had no what I call danceability. I was really stiff, and it was very hard for me to isolate, to groove, all that stuff. And I feel like I've cracked some things and I just want to share them with you. And this could be 100,000 videos, so we're just gonna start with one, and that is how to increase your danceability using just one basic, training one basic. And that's what it's all about today. We're not gonna do all the basics in the Urban Dictionary, all the basics of house or all the basics of popping. No, we're just gonna do one step, and we're gonna do that really well, quality over quantity, and hope that we can really increase our mobility and how we groove and how we dance, and then we can feel very free with the music. And when somebody teaches us some choreography, we can pick it up faster, and we already have danceability, right? We don't have all the basics, we don't have all the strength, all the flexibility of the universe, but we do have some danceability. So let's go. Okay, so the step I've chosen is a very basic, just stepping to the side move, kind of like a two-step variation that people, when they teach you, will usually, I think, do it in a very simple way. So if you're just going to start out with the right leg, you just step and you cross behind and you step and you open. Now you go with the left leg and you step and you cross behind, and you open, and you step. That's our foundation, right? So we're always going to start with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if that's already difficult, if you just have to get that, that's fine. You can use an hour to just step, right? No rush. We're going to do quality, so we need to have this 100%. And so, and I'm going to move on because I have a lot to cover, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And sometimes people do this as a social dance and then they clap. So they do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. And it's really fun, and that's all good. But we are going to go a little further. Then sometimes maybe if you go to a dance class, maybe people will say you have to bounce, which is amazing. Of course you have to bounce. So you're gonna find the beat and always go down on the beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put it on the step, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, ba, 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 ba. And that's all nice, but what I'm trying to get at here is that if you're learning a really intricate choreography, or if you're trying to do a very interesting freestyle dance, then this just forward, just step thing, it's not gonna get you where you want to get, right? Or if you go to a class and suddenly they do like a whoop, bam, boom, boom, ka, you're gonna be like, oh shit, all I know is 1, 2, 3 and clap, 1, 2, 3 and clap, right? That's why we want to increase the danceability. First of all, what we're going to do is we will not lock out our legs, right? We're not going to stand straight ever. We're always going to bend our knees and be very, very comfortable shifting from heel to toe on our feet. That's super important. We can do 100 videos only on shifting this, right? But we're going to be very loose with our feet, okay? And for this basic, we're going to lean back a little bit, right? Not like this, it's just a feeling of leaning back just slightly. And now already my muscles here are tensing up because they have to hold me, and my core is engaged as well, right? So that's what it feels like to get ready to dance, right? Not to just walk around like we usually walk to work, but to get ready to dance. So we're here leaning back, already feeling the music if there's music. And then what we're doing is, instead of just stepping out like we usually would, we are turning our back to where we're going. So that's the first thing that our brain has to come to terms with, is that we are turning our back to where we're going, and then we are finishing the step. We're turning our back to where we're going, finishing the step. Now, of course, we're going to bounce and go down every time we step. This is going to be a lot, I'm just telling you. So just do a down bounce and turn your back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these muscles are engaged, and these muscles are engaged, and everything else is loose and it's dancing. Okay? One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm already adding stuff because I'm so used to it, because I already trained. So next thing we're going to do is we turn back, right? And now, as we step behind, we're turning the foot on the heel. Okay, so we have some footwork in here as well. So we're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn back, over, bam, bam, turn back, over, bam, bam. So next thing I am adding is a hip movement. I'm going from front to back, or like an up, down, up, down, up, down. And on the count, I'm always going down. With the step on the count is going down. So when we do this and this, we also have hip and hip. So this is, I think, where it gets really tricky, because you want to stay loose and keep dancing, but you also want to be really controlled, okay? And I'm not perfect at it, but I think this is how you have to train. So let's do it. We just gonna do the hip one time, okay? Without the turn stuff, just stepping with the hip. The hip is going up and down, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down, 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 down. See, it's giving me so much dance that I'm already like nodding my head with this, because I'm trying to explain it to my brain in a way. Now we're going to add everything together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost there. Remember, we're down here, we're leaning back a little bit, using the hip, turning our back in the first step, crossing over like that. Now finally, we are doing 1, 2, 3, and then the 4, I want a small wave from the chest down, right? Just a little whoop. Okay, if you don't know how to do a body wave, you can check out many tutorials on that. But I'm just adding it now. So we do like 1, 2, 3, 4. So here the hip is not important anymore. So we have hip, 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 chest, hip, 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 chest. And that's the basic. And then you just dance with that, and you just practice it. And you have so many things to explain to your body, and you're gonna learn so much more than if you just did this. All right, guys, have fun practicing. Hey, so I just want to thank you for watching this long-ass tutorial on literally one step. And I just wanted to explain one more time why I think this is so good and so important. Because when you want to level up your dance, it's not gonna always be on the full counts, like on the 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It might be on and 1 or and E, 1 E and E, right? So there's a lot more going on. And also in terms of movement, it's not just gonna be moving forward, just putting one foot forward and one arm. It's gonna be way weirder. You will have to twist and go up and down and be very flexible and mobile with your whole being. And I think you can really get there if you train like this faster, because you are already out of your comfort zone, or I would be, because you already have to come to terms with how the feet are going, and then you also have the twist on the heel, which is adding something even more to the feet, and then you also have the turning of your back, which is kind of unnatural for us to do, to turn the back where we're going. Then of course the hip is super important. That is giving you an isolation, and this isolating the hip from the legs and from the upper body is super important, and it's gonna take you a long way. And then the hip is also doing an end count, so it's on end it's going up, and on the full count is going down, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So if you practice that, maybe do it without music and tell it to yourself, like and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, while also leaning back, while also bouncing, while also turning on the heel, turning your back, you know, all that stuff. So this is really like a whole ass choreography in 4 or 8 counts, and I feel like that's super dope. So now you're just gonna watch me just having fun with it and taking it into a little freestyle, and that's just how I like to practice, and I hope this really helps you out.